Hello guys, welcome to Live Erros Show with me, Ajua Konedu Iadam. And today on this episode, we are looking at male enhancement pills. Some will call it sex boosters, Viagra, and all those things that some men do take to boost their sexual performances. Well, let me just ask you this question. Just imagine yourself. First of all, what will make you do that? And then imagine yourself inviting your girlfriend over. You go into the washroom, take all these pills, and of course you achieve that excitement with which you took the pills. But afterwards, your girlfriend refuses to wake up. She's dead with you right there in bed. What will you do? Can you just imagine how scary the whole thing will be? And then you must start thinking about going to jail. Anyway, it's possible. But anyway, let me just invite my guest. Councillor Kweku Ejimata is here. He's the Executive Director, Zen Institute Consult. They are into corporate training, professional and personal development. And of course, he's our everyday counselor you see on TV. He's here today to help us discuss this issue. And then, of course, our one and only Queen Esther, our life coach.
Yeah.
Welcome again, welcome again, welcome again, welcome again.
Thank you.
It's always exciting.
It is.
I know.
Having you seated.
You keep changing.
Really?
You keep becoming different.
Oh, tell
And
me
you
about
keep
it.
going forward.
That's beautiful.
What is the secret?
The secret, I think the secret is Jesus.
Is a good
Hey,
one.
Yes,
yeah, that's
he's
beautiful.
inside my heart.
That's
Okay.
beautiful.
And he's inside my everywhere. But say,
To God be the glory.
God be the
We thank
glory.
you. We thank
Queen,
you.
how have you been?
Darling, I've been wonderful.
I miss you.
Always sexy, always beautiful. I'm always outspoken, always telling the truth. That is me. Hi, Counselor.
Yes,
Mwah,
I
I've
give it
missed
back to you.
I take up.
I think today the gentlemen are, excuse me, they are dead in quotes.
Oh, yeah, today.
Because you're going to do them.
I
you
go
know.
hammer them.
Oh my goodness. So guys, I'm sure you really want to watch this to see what we are talking about. So let's just take this quick breather as we go and watch this short skit. Oh my God, you will cry for this guy. Whew. We'll be back.
Be a superstar. Feel the worst gonna know our name. We'll sing the life. Be a superstar.
Hello, babe.
Hi, babe.
How are you?
I'm good, yourself.
Not bad. Why are you going there? You're looking stunning like that.
Have you asking me that? I'm coming to see you.
You are coming.
Yeah,
So it's gonna happen today, right?
of course, that's why I called.
Okay, baby. Wait, where are you now right now?
Driver, where are we now?
We are around Hacho.
Okay, around Hacho.
Okay. I'm waiting for you. Okay.
Sure, babe.
All right. Take care.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye, see you later.
Let's go. Go back.
Hey, babe.
How are you?
I'm good, babe.
Why did you keep so long?
Oh, come on, I'm so sorry. It was traffic.
Take the lead, babe. Take the lead.
Oh, babe. Come on, come here.
I missed you.
Miss you so much.
Missed you so much.
I know, right? You can't wait, right?
You know what? I know what you like. Come here.
Oh, fuck. Naughty guy.
Oh my God. Oh. body a chimpana. Free coming kumam raso. Hey, what you waiting for? Baby, the media to a baby, so that's a question, raso. Hey, what you looking for? Warren, no. Funny don't diagnose. Money not drinking a Warren, no. And funny time in diagnose.
You know what, baby?
Yeah.
Enjoy for me.
Sure.
Give me 1 minute. I'll be back.
All right, babe. Kiss, kiss. Oh, baby. Oh.
Baby, I drink and I free coming kumam raso. Hey, what you waiting for?
Okay. What do you want?
Anything soft.
Okay, have a seat, please. Okay, let me get you something. Do you want water?
It's okay.
Okay, let me get you water.
See, this is my friend. This bag of accent. Just dash me this bag.
There you go.
Thank you.
Alright, so I'll call it for you, okay?
Okay.
Feel at home, okay? Feel at home.
I thought you come and give me drink. You give me water. Should I?
Oh, babe, your friend is here. She's waiting for you. That was a good one, you know.
But I'll surely take it. Surely take it.
Ah, I'm tired. Alright, babe, your friend is waiting for you. Babe. Babe.
My God, I feel for this guy.
I'm sad.
I know.
I feel, in fact, who is this actor? Let me just go and look for him, and I don't know what to do to him.
I don't know. I'm a bit emotional right
am.
now.
No.
I am. I'm trying to implant myself in his shoes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And that is devastating.
It is.
Horrible.
It is.
But Ajua,
It is.
let me be quick to say this.
Okay.
The life we have is full of risk. The life we have, if tomorrow hasn't come, you don't have to perfect your life. God gave us that will to experience today. But any action you take today will lead you to either seeing tomorrow or not seeing tomorrow.
Counselor, this one, the guy didn't know.
So
it
life
end up like
is
that.
about risk. When you're excited today, be careful as to tomorrow what is yet to come.
Queen,
You
your
see,
first impression about the
me
whole
of all
thing.
people, I'm lost of words. You see, I always say this: whatever you do, even if you are going to drink this cup of tea in front of me, always think about the pros and cons.
Maria.
Pros and cons in life is very, very important. Whatever you do, if you are sitting watching me and you have never in your life taken into consideration the pros and cons of every step you take from today, do because, my dear, look, life can
take some twists and
something
turns
can
that
just
sometimes-
can just happen to you. You were not even thinking, because in our emotional happiness, when our emotions take the turn for happiness and joy and this is, I don't know, I call it weird expectations. Sweetheart, sometimes you don't think. You don't think whatever we do when we are having that happiness, especially when it has to do with, passionate stuff like sex and
romance,
romance and all those things.
boyfriend,
We don't
girlfriend
think
thing.
about them. But you don't know, because look, a lot of young men, this program, I really give it a thumbs up, because a lot of young men are doing these things without involving or thinking about the pros and cons. And this thing that happened to this young man can happen to anybody, both young and old.
Queen,
My dear.
but if you say you love me, do you love me today or tomorrow?
You see,
And you must be able to prepare me for tomorrow to come.
I wouldn't put love in this contest here. There was nothing about love.
They just wanted to have sex.
In this skit, there
Right.
was nothing about love. It was all about sex
Sex.
and lust. And me, I always say it. When it comes to relationships, sweethearts, in the beginning, it is not about love.
No.
Love comes in way later. You understand? So that is why I always talk that before you enter into any relationship, both the man and the woman, you should master the principles of being an independent person.
When we watched the skit, from the young lady,
Yeah.
she said, that is why I called. So it means she was also ready for some crazy sex right from start.
That is it.
Yeah, because the guy said, are we up for it or something like that? Said, that
Yes.
is why
I called.
So it was like we have done a pre-preparation
For sex.
for sex.
Yeah.
My coming is for the
For sex.
action.
It's all about the thing.
Fantastic.
Yes. Do they do?
Both minds are prepared for that act.
What will make a guy take these kind of supplements or a male enhancement or boosters or whatever we call it? Because this is an energetic young guy, very
Yes.
handsome,
Yes.
originally now. So I mean, you can
Yes.
see he seems like a healthy guy.
You see-
Was he anxious?
No, there is something in every man we call control, authority,
Okay.
power. I am the one. That is the me man.
The pride, the
The,
ego.
the me man
Okay.
will always want to defeat, always want to be on top of. So I feel, yes, I'm very energetic, but if I take a pill, I become more stronger. Wow. That is psychologically insane.
You see,
The reason I was asking whether he was anxious is because the girl said, that is why I'm coming. So maybe at that point he felt, okay, so this girl is so much expecting something
let
to
me
happen.
tell you something.
Maybe something we've never done.
Let me give you a deep insight today. What makes a man?
Okay.
When the Lord God created a man, before he created a woman, he gave a man something, dominion. God made a man king before he created the woman. And so therefore, he has the tendencies of a king. Every king has that ego, that pomposity. Every man has it. But the question is, that ego and pomposity you have in you, what are you using it for?
Exactly.
Some are using it to build homes. Some are using it to make a future. Some are using, all right? It is about skill. If you don't have the skill, go learn the skill. Don't be taking enhancement drugs to have the strength to be going long time. You see, it has even made men now disrespect women in a way. For me, I really get upset. Me, I don't have a problem when a man is wooing me. I'm pretty. A man is supposed to woo. Look, when God created a woman, Adam was sleeping, but when he woke up, he said, "You are the bone of my bone and the flesh of." A man is supposed to woo. That is his tendencies. You understand? It is my choice to either take it or leave it. But I hate it when a man, you look at a woman and maybe you see a part of the body that you are like, "Hey, as for you, when I get you."
And that is where
If you ever speak like that and you are a man, from today,
yes.
stop it.
And that is where if you're
Very disgusting.
you must know that this is not a man.
Yes, this is not a man.
All right, so this is the Live Erros show. This is where we discuss some of these issues and more. You know, daily mistakes we make in our life. Then we look at how best to resolve them.
Yes.
And this is one thing which has been happening on daily basis. I don't know about how often people die, but I'm sure people are really suffering from the hands of these guys.
Oh, yes.
And of course, as media person, I have personally seen, you know, in the news where a man died. In fact, he was a chief or a king somewhere, where he died miserably in a hotel room on top of a girl. You know, so it's really happening. The guys are dying, the ladies are dying, just that we don't know.
Yeah,
When did all these come about? When?
We ought to be sensitive as to who we are, where we are, what we do. If you are not sensitive and you are not on top of this, I'm telling you, you will take things for granted. Do you know that the worst situation of everyone's life is when you want to sleep? But in your sleeping, Queen, if you don't wake up.
Yes.
Today we could rejoice prior to sleeping. Drinks here and there. But the question is, would you wake up tomorrow?
That's the question.
Anything can happen. So how do I prepare myself as to the little excitement we are having that will lead us to the sleeping and we waking up? We take it for granted.
And even, Counselor,
Yes, ma'am.
when we talk about enhancement, enhancement is when you don't have the thing and you are trying to boost it up. I want to go enhance my butt. It's because I have a flat butt, so I want to add some to it. You want to take a sex enhancement drug, but the thing is already working. Why do you want to enhance it with drugs? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't.
You know, sometimes they blame we the ladies.
That's
I've heard
what?
this a lot of times, that ladies are the reason they are taking. Because
And what is their reason? Please enlighten me.
We like comparing.
Comparing
Let's say
what?
this lady has had like many or exes, you know, ex-boyfriends, and so he can tell Kojo was better, Kweku is like this, Kwabena is like this or that, you know. So it gives the guy
Better.
some
If
form
you
of
say
pressure
better,
to
in
always
what
want to
context
keep
are we
up.
talking about the better? Look, there are
sexual
tons
context.
of women who don't even know what sex really is. And they stand there and they say it was better. Some women have issues, okay? They have issues, bacterial infections over there. So every day the place is itching them. So they want something to scratch the place. Are you the one to use your thing to scratch the place? These are the women who end up saying this one wasn't better. He was not pushing it very well. He was not, because at the end of the day, it's about having an orgasm.
Exactly.
Having a climax.
Maybe they don't have orgasm.
They don't even know what orgasm is in the first place.
That's also another
Pre-orgasm, Seth, he doesn't know. So if you follow a woman, that's why I always say that.
But
look,
today's ladies, the ladies that we have today, counselor.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, I think the level is
because that is
somewhere.
what is happening.
You see?
Now everybody's selling drugs.
You see, when the woman gets to a point, no say, Kweku was better than Kwame.
Then there's a problem.
You've lost your identity as a woman.
As a woman, psychologically,
Because Ajua, Queen, you as a person, you are not same.
yes,
You are two in all part of you, but every part of you, one is bigger than the other.
exactly.
All right?
It's true.
Everything about you as a human being is two. In the two,
see.
one is bigger
Bigger
than
than the
your
other.
eye, one
Yeah.
is bigger, the upper lip,
Yeah.
with teeth, everything.
Yes.
Everything is, so why would you have same across board? Trying to, as it were, lure somebody
Yes.
to say that, look, this guy is better,
It's
so
better
do
than
me
this
better.
person.
You've
So
lost
it's
it.
immaturity because some of the ladies
It
they
is
do that.
immaturity.
It
Some
is
ladies do
immaturity,
that.
and we have lost our
Immaturity.
identity as people.
Some ladies do that.
We've lost our identity. I always say this thing. I hammer it every day. When you meet a person, conversation, communication is so important. Get to even know the person's sexual preferences. You don't just get up and start concluding that if I go and I pound this woman, she will love it. No. A woman is not a fufu pounder. You cannot be pounding a woman. And a woman saying that if this man is not strong enough, a man shouldn't be a bosom man Ghana in order to be able to satisfy you. If you're a woman and you think like that, then you have a problem. You understand? So if they had discussed about these things, maybe the man would have ended up not going to take the enhancement. And I always say this. Look, it was the woman who even lured the man to have the idea that this is what I want. Because when he was coming, he called and said what?
Yes, I'm ready. That's why I'm calling you.
You understand?
Yes, that's why
I'm calling you.
Yeah.
So he too, in his immature sense, got this thing that okay, I need to be on top of this woman for
honestly,
an hour
I felt
or
the guy
2
was
hours.
anxious. I mean, if you look at his behavior right from that time, the giddy attitude, going to the washroom,
But-
checking,
Yes.
he was anxious.
But let me tell
I'm even surprised he didn't die
let me
because
say
he
this.
could have died. And then the lady said,
in the
Yes.
act of sex, who is in authority?
the guy.
Who is in control? No,
Is the lady?
the woman.
it's the woman.
Hey.
It's the one who is in
Every
control.
woman is
Hey.
in control.
Every
Who
woman
lies
is in
down?
control.
Who opens up?
Yeah.
Who controls it?
Oh,
It's
that
the one who
one.
controls.
So the woman should have
Okay.
said, hold it. You are too tight on me. You are too strong. Go gradual. I don't like this way. Like,
No, Counselor,
Okay, so what
look at
happened
what
there?
they were doing. Is this telenovela and this nonsense they've been watching? Oh, sorry for saying nonsense.
you are
Me,
right.
I'll say
You
it.
are right. It is true.
Somebody has taken pen and paper, written a script. Look, some of the scripts I have written and I have sold to movie makers, the sex activity in it, me, I would never do that. I'm telling you. If you are here and you base your life on movies
No, you've lost it.
and
Exactly.
telenovelas.
Exactly.
Because in my script, and he grabbed him and he,
But some of them, they act, oh.
I have
They
taken my
act
money.
them.
Act it.
They
It's
act
not
them.
real.
It's not real.
What they were doing, she was thinking she was in a movie. My dear, movies are not real. Life is not a Nollywood movie. Life is not a Gollywood. Life is not a Bollywood movie. Life is
It's
life.
life and it's real.
Yes.
Okay, this is hot. This is interesting. Those of you watching, I'm sure your mind is going, hey, but like a lot of things happening in there. But don't worry. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we continue. Welcome back, guys. So we are still looking at male enhancement pills or sex boosters, and a lot have been said already. But can sex kill? And if it can, to what extent? Counselor,
It can kill
how?
based on how you do it.
Okay. Sex,
But-
which is not really like a rape.
Exactly.
No, rape is different, but when you live with your partner.
Normal
It is the
sexual
how.
activity.
It is the how.
Okay.
Per this.
Okay.
The energy was too much. The heat was too much. The lady couldn't take it. Now let's assume that lady had some kind of a chronic disease somewhere in terms of heart.
An underlying issue.
Sort of thing. She can't take it. And that was it. But sex itself is to be able to bond us. It's be able to make us understand who we are and where we're heading to.
The purpose.
We should be able to know that we are doing this in unison. Not one wants to become the dominant
Okay.
against the other. If it happens like that, sex will kill.
It does.
It does.
The purpose. What is the purpose?
Exactly.
Why are we having sex? You understand? Look, you can line about 20 African women. I always talk about the African woman, no, because that is where I know. That is where I am born. You line 20 African women and ask them the same question. What is your purpose of having sex? And you'll be surprised at the answers. Only about 1 or 2 can get you the right answer. Because women of today, you see, we control everything in the bedroom. And so therefore, if you are a woman and your purpose of having sex is to make some money from your man, you are lost.
You lost it.
If your purpose is to please the man for the man to see that you are the best, you have lost it.
Right.
Sex is supposed to be a bonding activity between you and your king, so that your king can listen to you when you want to guide him. That is the only way you can calm a man down. And to calm a man down, does it demand what you saw?
No.
So
And the processes
Okay.
we go through.
We go through.
The man gets closer to the woman. It's a sex, isn't it? We're trying to do something in common. Who takes off the dress of a woman?
the man does.
The man does. It's not the woman.
Yes.
It means that you have given in, have
Yes.
accepted you,
Yes.
and let's go through it.
And so therefore I have the tendency to guide you.
Exactly.
So what we saw had nothing to do with romance
No.
or love.
No, no,
Because
no,
there
no,
was,
no,
we
no,
didn't
no,
see
no.
any romance.
No,
at all.
no,
It was like
no.
This
a
was
game,
pure
game
movie
on.
thing, like telenovela stuff.
It was coming to me into my room, to my
Yeah.
house. Is
Let
the
me just
action.
hammer you. They use that word, hammer. If I
Yes,
get you,
yes,
if I
yes.
get you. And
Yes.
sometimes some of them say it, I'm like, do I look like a steak on a plate?
They are
Tell it,
going to
if I get
hammer.
you, the way I go chop you, I go squeeze, I go chop a man. Are you mad? What is wrong with you? I'm a
Because-
softer vessel.
Per the reason you gave, if you need money from
Yes.
me,
Yeah, exactly.
you know, I remember when we're doing the watching, one of the guys says, so will be tiaka. Or Megisika. It was tiaka. If that is the mentality,
See.
then the man will kill you.
See, so long as women, we use men as means of survival, this thing will never stop. We are banned out one hour in your baby
That's it.
pure water cry tongue.
That's it.
Because if you are a busy woman, you will not get up for a man to call you and say, hey, this afternoon, we are kete, was so ma tongue
Adie.
yeah, Juma.
That's right.
And we are kete, you've gone to take Uber. You are going and you're like,
That's what I'm calling
why would they not go and be pounding you like fufu?
Exactly.
Okay, but we cannot, finish this show without looking at the possible implication for the guy. Okay, it has happened. The
It
girl
has
is
happened.
dead.
It has
The
happened. The
girl
girl is
is
dead.
dead. you
His
are a murderer.
future. What lies ahead? for
You
him?
are murderer. Right from the word go, when they come, who did this, you go to jail.
Yes.
It will take you ages for lawyers or whoever will come and
rescue you.
But the act is that she died in your room.
Oh, then Sawam, there you go.
Over.
You go. Maybe later in your life, and you've already marred your life. Do you know the mental torture that you are going to go through with this thing alone?
Just because of having sex.
The mental
You
torture,
killed a
just
human
because
being
of some
and you
5
are
minutes
going
or
to
10
jail.
minutes pleasure.
Yes.
Yeah.
And ye busa. At the end of the day, fiase.
Okumobi.
Okumubi wahi. When you were back for
Was in bed with a woman.
And the woman died.
And the woman
Look
died.
at the tag. Oh, Bemme Tesawo. When you were bad, they come.
So now the investigation, they will find out. Okay, so what happened? Because you can't just go to bed with a woman and then the next minute the woman is dead. So what happened? Now you have to explain to your investigators or the police.
You are a suspect. Your explanation, what can it
no,
do?
what I mean is that the reason there must always
Yeah.
be a cause. So
Yeah.
now you have to explain. You took this.
You took this.
You took
Sure.
that.
Yes,
you took
yes.
this.
And you see, even
Yeah.
you saying that you took this, you took that in the crown, the postmortem crown, before they will read the postmortem, not check. Because for the fact that you took all those drugs, you know, even the postmortem, if it says that the woman had a heart attack, they will say that it was because of the drugs that wakened up the heart attack. So why should you put yourself in such a mess?
Exactly. And
Why?
prior to the lady coming, the guy went to take the drugs.
First,
When
and
they
then
went-
later,
Yes.
he went to take another one.
Another one. What is the measure?
Yes.
To what extent do you want to go? All right. So you are killing the lady.
Yes.
The intent, you see, so in the law court, they will look at
The intent.
And the intent was that you really
You
wanted
wanted
to
to,
pounce yourself
you know.
on the lady. And then, of course,
And for all you know, because I think, well, I'm not a guy, and maybe the effect of the drug he took, probably he couldn't even become sensitive to what the girl was going through.
Fantastic.
Oh, yes.
Because I'm sure at a point the girl probably stopped responding.
Yes.
To the
Yes.
whole act.
But he wasn't
he,
even-
he wasn't.
exactly. So you see, taking too much of a drug
Yes.
makes you mad. Cocaine
Yes.
code. You wouldn't know what you're doing till you finish it.
That's it.
That's a madman's act. Okay? So we need to be very careful. And this is a great lesson all of us should learn. If you're excited be very careful as to the choices you make in life.
Thank you.
If you think now the world is coming to you, so you're going to have the whole thing, be very careful of how you go through the choices. In doing the choices, it's about managing the risk involved. Look, if we come in here, if I took, let's say, a motorbike, what time would I have gotten here?
Yes.
How level, the risk level of me taking a motorbike as against a taxi? What is it?
Yes, there's a tendency you'll be knocked off the road.
Fantastic. So the choices we make must define how well we manage the tomorrow.
Yes.
The choices we
we make.
Must define how we manage the tomorrow we have.
And see,
This
let
is
me-
interesting. I mean, the room is quiet,
Yes.
and today we are lucky to have gentlemen all around. You know,
You know,
and
let
I'm
me- let me-
sure
let me
everybody
put
is
this across.
getting quite emotional
I
about this
think
whole
already
thing.
we've spoken about sexual enhancement drugs before, you and myself. For now, let me just state my stand on this. It is never going to stop because the system is not doing anything about it. Sex is selling, so every drink that they are bringing into the
That's
market
the thing.
is
That's-
about
that's
Karafi
where-
de Karafi.
That's where I'm coming to, Queen.
Like this.
So our system,
So right now,
We got to go back
the
to
Food and Drugs Authority,
look, I
the
don't want to talk
regulatory
to
bodies,
them again.
you know, because almost everything
Now
we
this
see
is
has
what-
been
yes.
vetted and approved by
Yes.
so and so.
Now this
vetted
is
and
what I
approved
want
by
to
so and
say.
so.
This is what I want to say. They are never going to stop approving them. Stop taking them because if you stop, they will stop.
It will stop. And what worries me are those who are selling on the roadside.
Hey,
We are bad man. Well,
Come with
Yeah.
the- come with the-
and all-
come with
and
the-
I was
you
like,
know.
who monitors all these people? And they will say in such a way that Charlie, and send them one galadi and I was saying,
if you have something to do
just like Queen
tonight,
is saying, stop taking them.
stop taking them.
I watched one lady, in fact, a woman, Neniefi, an elderly woman, selling in a bus. You know, the usual
Yeah,
long
the
distance
bus thing,
bus,
yeah.
Kumasi, Accra, Sinyani, those kind of
Yes.
things. Now, my meet, now, all kasa. You know, what she said, I don't even have the
you
courage
don't have the courage to say it.
And they were laughing,
Yeah.
they were happy, and
And
the
they will
young
buy.
guys, they will buy it.
Sex sells.
So
They'll
she's making
buy.
money.
Yeah. Sex
She
sells.
will speak, you will fall in love with her, you will laugh your heart out, and you will buy, she will make money.
Look,
and then you go and
look,
die or kill
Africa,
somebody.
Africa, God gave us everything.
Lord have mercy.
The foods that we eat, a lot of them are natural aphrodisiacs.
Yeah. We don't like eating fruit. How many of these
The
guys
foods
we
that
used
the
to eating
foods simple.
foods and
Look,
yani.
you are a man. You don't have to wait till you have a game or you have a match. That's how they call it, right?
game.
I'm waiting for the next man to come and tell me I have a match with you. I will slap you. Now you don't have to wait till you have a match or game before you start scouting for things. Look, there are simple things. Almond, asparagus, chocolates.
Do we know what you're talking about?
There are simple
If they are tree name, you
vegetables.
drop them. Let's see.
I don't even know
Almond
the tree
is
name
what?
of
Is that
asparagus.
Abrofocatier?
Almond, yes, Abrofocatier,
Any-
yeah. And we have
Okay, yeah, I'm sure they have some neatly packaged at the
If a woman,
supermarket
there
and
is
all
no
that.
need for a woman
Yeah.
to be looking for all these they are selling and they eat it and the place will get wet and you will be having orgasm and all that. Look, you can just eat oysters adore day that they are selling in the streets. You can just eat them and you will be prepared. Africa, we have everything. What is our problem with taking all these alcoholic beverages and all this nonsense? When did it start? So me right
That's
now,
the question I asked.
look, I don't want to talk
I don't
about
think
the
you
people
got
not
it. I don't think you
manufacturing.
got it, but I chipped that in. When did we get here? If I can ask that.
when people started
When?
getting so hungry for money and being lazy entrepreneurs
Because
that they need
this-
money
this-
today and
this-
tomorrow. So they have to manufacture something and put enhancement in it and tell you that this kind of drink, all you have to do is to take 3 thoughts and aha. So everybody will be rushing to go and be taking it. That is what is happening now. Now, if you want to make money, sell something that you tell the girls that when you take it and a man sleeps with you, he will die for
yes.
you. He will give you
Oh,
all
yes.
his money.
You
Who
go home
told
with a
you
bag
that
of money.
nonsense? That
Yeah.
you can take a drug and a man will sleep with you and give you his car tomorrow. What but damn?
Yes, it's
The
happening.
man's brain is not
It's
working.
happening on social
Right
media.
now,
Yeah.
we have shifted the focus of our being
We have.
as being planted here for an assignment.
Yes, we have an
We've
assignment.
lost it.
The real assignment is gone. What we have now is pleasure, sex, and sex sells.
Yes.
Everybody likes it.
Yes.
And why wouldn't I do it in such a way that everybody will come and buy?
Uh-huh.
So just like Queen was saying, and I really salute you on that.
Yes.
Stop buying
Stop
those
buying
things
them.
and they will stop doing it.
Yes. Stop
How do
buying
we
them.
get them?
Because
How do we get them to stop buying?
that's what we are saying. Life Errors is one of the shows.
We will not patronize it. We
We will not patronize it. Look, when you hear of anything that says that, let the person understand that you can take some foods and stuff and be okay. All right? Because, you know, the painful part is that when you start taking them in your young age, by the time you get to 40, 45, that you have really made it and you really want to enjoy life, you know what happens? That is when, then it will be bowing down. I gladly bow my knee. Then you'll be having a problem. Okay? So don't start something you cannot finish. Your heart rate will be beating so high that by the time you realize your arteries are so weak. Why should you do that? Do not take them. I don't want to talk to the entrepreneurs again. I don't want to talk to the system. I don't want to talk to FDA. All that I'm telling you, my brothers and my sisters, I beg you in the name of God, stop taking sex enhancement drugs.
So anytime you think of taking some of these drugs, just remember what you watched on Life Errors. Just imagine yourself in the guy's shoe. That's Kojo's
Yes.
shoe. In Kojo's shoe. Just imagine. What
It's
if
either
after
the
this
jail
5 minutes,
or the mortuary.
10 minutes, and then the
Choose
girl
one.
doesn't wake up. One, you've killed a human being. Two, your whole life has been truncated.
The jail or the mortuary?
Jail
Choose
or
one.
mortuary. Choose one. Anyway, let's take a break, and when we come, we'll be wrapping up. Welcome back, guys. It's still a Live Erros show, and we are almost through with it. It's been very interesting today and quite emotional and all that. But let's look at the girl. I mean, her friend. The girl who lost her life. Her friend. The $10,000
I
friend.
took the body and push it in her shoulder.
Yes.
Akwan.
What kind of friend is this? Because the girl did well. I don't mean to cut you. The girl did well when she got to the house and tested her that this is where I am. As if she knew something was going to happen, but at least she let her best friend know.
That is the
where she-
God feel.
Yes.
You see, the things we do that we don't give serious thought of it. It's a feel God is directing you.
Yes.
At least you should come and see where I am. What will happen to me? You might be able to go tell the story.
Yes.
But this is how God works. All right. Now here we are. This lady that I called you.
$10,000.
Fantastic. And this is what makes me to feel that human beings we are insatiable
Oh yes.
when it comes to money.
Oh yes.
That person taking $10,000
$10,000, right?
So that
there.
you
place
cover
of it,
the
so that
whole
you cover
thing.
the whole thing.
And that's your friend. That's your
But
bestie.
you see,
You know, somebody who can confide in you that I'm going to my boyfriend
Yeah.
and I want you to be there.
Yeah.
you see,
And then you see the person dead and
I-
you have that gutsy.
this
take the money.
this kid has putting us in a suspense. We don't know the main reason why the lady took the money.
Okay.
She could have taken the money because she is trying to use it to calm the guy down from killing her.
It's possible.
Okay. Because the guy
if
could.
she, yes,
could.
the guy could kill her right there.
Because you're the first no.
Because if I'm giving you the money, I'm not fine. I'll kill you and add you and I'll go.
And let's not forget, the girl was calling somebody. It could have been the police. She was trying to call. Or
So
whoever.
we cannot say the reason behind the lady taking the money, though.
Could be for a good thing though.
If she is taking it in order to save her life, to tell the story to the authorities, fine. But if she is taking the money to go and keep quiet, then that's very unfortunate. But then, in any way, how the girl is taking the money or whatever is happening, this gentleman, even if he decides or the girl decides to be an accomplice to him, for them to go and dump the body somewhere and keep quiet, this guy will still never have his peace. He will be blackmailed for the rest of his life by this friend. Unless
And that friend, when she tries to blackmail, can also lose her life.
Yes, and
Because it's a
some
game.
girls
That's
don't
how I see
care.
it. Like the
Some
game has
ladies-
now begun.
Some ladies
The
don't
game
care.
has
The
indeed
game-
started.
in fact,
Yes.
this story can go a
long
whole lot
I think it's just the
ways.
beginning of it.
This
What
is
we've
just the
seen.
beginning.
Mami, let me put it this way.
Okay.
The game has just started. Now, you were the first to have seen my errors.
Okay.
Yes.
That's Kojo, right?
Okay,
Kojo
yes.
killing the woman.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, I don't want these errors to go out there in the
Okay.
public domain.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's either I close your page
Uh-huh.
or I destroy myself. So
Yes.
it's either Kojo kills himself
Yes.
or kill the
Kill
other
Or
woman.
kill the other woman.
All right? Or any other person that comes in to say
See.
that you are the one who did it.
Yes.
It's a whole series.
It's a whole
How
serious
would
thing.
Kojo even try to get rid of the body?
Again.
It's also
Yes.
another thing.
That is another
so
thing.
we are all, left in suspense. And
Yes.
stay tuned with us on Live Errors. Definitely, we will all unfold.
Of course.
Yes. The story will be unfolded to all of us.
Sure.
And then,
Yes.
yeah. But as we are wrapping up, I mean, we've learned a lot. We've said a lot. But how do we conclude?
Mami, this is one of the wisdom all of us, anybody who sat to watch, should pick. That don't take your life easy. Get a meaning to your life. Don't let things that excite you today takes you to your doom. But one minute na ko but to any bitter pill you take. Don't get yourself too much excited. It's not about sex. It's about your tomorrow. It's about your being. It's about how do you relate to your maker. 3 things we were taught when you read Genesis chapter 1:26 down.
Yes.
Let's make man in our own image. You were taught. Based on that thought, you were implemented, and God placed you here for an assignment.
Thank
Is your assignment on sex? Having sex with people?
All
When you
over
have
the
not
People, you are not
finished-
married to them.
Fantastic. When you have not finished what God says you should come and do.
Yes.
Let's go back and do a serious rethinking. This is a serious wisdom for all
Thank
of
you.
us.
Thank you so much.
Errors of life. Thumbs
Thank
up.
you. Thank you.
Excellent.
Queen.
My dear, happenings in life is not a playing ground. Happenings in life is a serious thing. Whatever you do on this earth, please, big or not, think about the pros and cons. Whatever move you make in your life, think about what could go wrong, what could go right. Women, stop playing with your lives. Stop making relationships and men as means of survival. Men, stop using sex to show your masculinity. There are better things in life than these things. Please, I have made my peace.
This has been such a wonderful episode on Live Errors Show today. And have you ever encountered something like this? Or you know someone who has gone through a similar situation? Kindly share with us, your experiences on our social media platforms. And of course, our guests, they are our guests, they are here
Yeah.
all the time
For sure.
to also take you through some of these issues and help you, come out successfully. So Counselor Ejumata is here, Queen is here. They will help you navigate through some of these life issues. Okay, thank you so much, Counselor
so
Ejumata. He's Executive Director, Zane Consult. They are into personal and professional, development. And of course, Queen Esther Jackson, lifestyle, everything lifestyle. You can reach out to her. It's been, again, a great time spending with you. Let's meet again on Live Errors Show. My name is Ajua Konedi Iadam. See you again soon.